Lord a word in my spirit that I got to declare in my life. And I believe it will be this hard word that brings the abundance of rain to me. It is difficult to speak a wet word in a dry season. Difficult to speak and hold on to what God is saying to you, even though everything is still dry. But this is where my friend Noah wants to speak up. Because if there's anybody who knows what it means to have to speak a wet word in a dry season, it's my man Noah. Noah had to preach to folk who ain't never seen rain. He had to speak to folk and he had to define what rain was. Barely probably able to define it himself. I don't know, it's some water stuff, maybe comes down, I don't know. Not really sure how he does it, but I just believe God is going to reign in my life. So Noah had to preach what the rain, and then he had to build to prepare for the rain while he continued to wait for the rain. Noah had to preach the wet word of rain, and then he had to continue to build while he prepared for the rain, and then he had to continue to wait for the rain. And as long as he was waiting, he said, I might as well keep on preaching this thing, and I'm gonna keep on declaring this thing, and I'm gonna keep on telling them about this thing, because I believe there's a wet word, there's an abundance coming now. And while I'm preaching, I might as well keep on building, I might as well keep on moving, I might as well keep on praising, I might as well keep on shouting. And while I'm shouting, I might as well keep on expecting. Waiting means I'm expecting. Waiting doesn't mean I'm sitting back hoping that it happen. Waiting means I'm expecting, because I know God is gonna move. So he had to preach while he built, and he had to build while he waited. While he was waiting, he kept on preaching. While he was preaching, he kept on building. While he was building, he kept on waiting. While he was waiting, he kept on expecting. While he was expecting, he said, let me go on back to building. Since I'm building, might as well keep preaching. Shouldn't be doing something that I'm not going to talk about. Shouldn't be building something that I'm ashamed to tell people about. Since I'm building, I might as well preach it. Let me tell you something. There is a way that you can preach yourself into the rain. There's some of us in here, we're going to talk ourselves into abundance. You got to preach yourself into victory. Sometimes you got to speak yourself into healing. You got to open up your mouth and declare out in the world the word you heard in your spirit. And if God said it, there ain't no devil in hell that can stop the word. You got to learn how to preach yourself into a fit, how to preach yourself into deliverance. You got to learn how to speak yourself into an anointing. Let them look at you funny. Let them call you out your name. Let them talk about you. I don't even care right now. I'm getting my abundance. I'm getting my rain. I'm getting my healing. I'm getting my deliverance. And I'm going to preach all the way. The problem with preaching is that while you're speaking, you have to speak to people who might not agree with what you heard. And while you're waiting, they're looking and they're sizing you up, because they're trying to validate, because what you're saying don't look like what they're seeing. And they judging you, and they're criticizing you. But can I do something this morning? I'd like to give you permission to excuse every opinion from every person who lied on you, who don't like you, who don't believe in you, who won't support you. I give you permission to dismiss yourself and deliver yourself from their opinion. You don't have to believe me. I know what I heard. You ain't got to agree with me. I know what I heard. You ain't got to shout with me. I know what I heard, and I will shout all by myself, because there is a sound. Hold on. This praise, this one right here, is for all the people who are being delivered from their neighbor's opinion. Tell your neighbor, I'm sorry, excuse me, if I move too much, if I shout too much, let me apologize right now. God is just delivering me from thinking that you matter, thinking your opinion matters, worrying about what you feel, worrying about how you see it. I don't really care right now. I gotta get to a breakthrough. I gotta get to a miracle. I gotta get to my abundance. And if I have to go by myself, I dare you, give God about 10 seconds of praise for being delivered. Do it until you stop caring. Do it until they don't matter no more. Do it until they don't matter. Come on, you gotta get loose in here. You gotta get loose in here. I'm getting free from your opinion. I know you don't see it, but I know what I heard. I know it don't make sense, but I know what I heard. I know it don't add up, but I know. I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I know what I heard. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.